औज़ुबिल्लाहिमिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. As you know, we are solving verbal problems involving pair of linear equations in two variables. In our previous video, we have seen 4 examples. Now, let us start today's video by example number 5. So, the example number 5 is the difference of two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find the numbers. Now let us assume the numbers as x and y. Let the numbers is equal to xy. So convert these verbal statements into mathematical form. Difference of two numbers is 26 means x minus y is equal to 26. Call this as equation number 1. Okay, now one number is 3 times the other means x is equal to 3y, that is bring 3y towards left side, x minus 3y is equal to 0. Call this equation as equation number 2. To eliminate y, we have to multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 3 by the coefficient of y of equation 1, that is 1. Okay, so I have written here multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 1 and subtract equation 2 from equation 1. Subtraction because y has got same sign. Okay, so multiplying equation 1 by 3 means 3x minus 3 into y, 3y is equal to 26, 3s are 78. Okay, now multiply equation 2 by 1 means 1 into x, x minus 1 into 3y, 3y is equal to 1 multiplied by 0 is 0. Subtraction means changing the sign and adding minus, this will become plus and this is minus. Minus 3y plus 3y will be cancelling, that is y is eliminated. 3x minus 1x will be 2x is equal to 78 minus 0 will be 78. So 2x is equal to 78, then x is equal to 78 upon 2. Divide 78 by 2. If you divide, you will be getting 39 and 39 is the value of x, that is the required first number. Okay, now substituting x is equal to 39 in equation 1, we get the value of y. To x minus y is equal to 26. Replace x by 39. 39 minus y is equal to 26. Minus y is equal to 26. Shift 39 to RHS. You will get minus 39 plus 26 minus 39 will be minus 13. So minus y is equal to minus 13, then you know y is equal to 13 and 13 is the required second number. So hence the required numbers are 39 and 13. So in this way, if the difference of two numbers is 26 and one number is thrice the other number, the required numbers will be 39 and 13. So the example number 6 is the larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Find the angles. So you know supplementary angles, if the sum of two angles is 180 degrees, then the two angles are said to be supplementary angles. Okay, now this condition we have to make use of to solve this example. Let the angles be x and y. So x plus y is equal to 180. This is our equation number 1 because the two angles are supplementary angles. If the sum of two angles is 180 degrees, they are called supplementary angles, and if the sum of two angles is 90 degrees, they are called complementary angles of one another. Now x plus y is equal to 180 is equation number 1. Now the larger angle is 18 degrees more than the smaller angle. Larger angle is 18 degrees greater than the smaller angle means x is equal to y plus 18. This is our the format of second equation. If you bring y towards left, you will be getting x minus y is equal to 18 and x minus y is equal to 18 is our second equation. Now plus y minus y. It means that we have to add the equations. Adding equations 1 and 2, we get x plus y is equal to 180 plus x minus y is equal to 18 plus y minus y will be eliminating. X plus x will be 2x is equal to 180 plus 18 will be 198. X is equal to 198 upon 2. After dividing 198 by 2, we are getting 99. 99 is the value of x, that is the first angle 99 degrees. Substituting x is equal to 99 in equation 1 to get the value of y. To x plus y is equal to 180, replace x by 99. 99 plus y is equal to 180. Y is equal to 180 minus 99. If you subtract 99 from 180, you will be getting 81. Hence the required angles are, first angle is 99 degrees and the second angle is 81 degrees. So in this way, the larger of two supplementary angles exceeds the smaller by 18 degrees. Find the angle means the angles are 99 degrees and that of 18 degrees. निकाल दे बेटा, कितने मिनट हुआ? 3 मिनट, 2 मिनट निकाल. So now coming to example number 7. A fraction becomes 9 upon 11 if 2 is added both to numerator and denominator. If 3 is added both to numerator and denominator, the fraction becomes 5 upon 6. Find the fraction. This is the example before us. Let us solve this. Let the fraction be x upon y. Okay. Read the first sentence. A fraction becomes 9 upon 11 if 2 is added both to numerator and denominator. So that is x plus 2. We are adding 2 here. X plus 2 upon y plus 2. We are adding 2 both to numerator and denominator. If 2 is added, the fraction becomes 9 upon 11. 9 upon 11. So x plus 2 upon y plus 2 is equal to 9 upon 11. If you simplify this, you will be going to get the first equation. Okay. Now two fractions are equal. Then we have to go for cross multiplication. 11 into x plus 2 is equal to 9 into y plus 2. 11 into x, 11x plus 11 2s are 22 is equal to 9 into y, 9y plus 9 2s are 18. Bring 9y towards left side, take 22 towards right side. So 11x minus 9y is equal to 18 plus 22. If you shift it to RHS, you will be getting minus 22. So 11x minus 9y is equal to plus 18 minus 22 will be minus 4. 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. This is the simplified form of x plus 2 upon y plus 2 is equal to 9 upon 11. Call this as equation number 1. So in the same way, read the second sentence. If 3 is added both to numerator and denominator, the fraction becomes 5 upon 6. So the required fraction is x upon y. Therefore, let us add 3 both to numerator and denominator. X plus 3 upon y plus 3 is equal to, the fraction becomes 5 upon 6. So now x plus 3 upon y plus 3 is equal to 5 upon 6. Again, two fractions are equal. Therefore, multiply by taking cross multiplication. X plus 3 is to be multiplied by 6 and y plus 3 is to be multiplied by 5. So 6 into x plus 3 is equal to 5 into bracket y plus 3. 6 into x, 6x plus 6 3s are 18 is equal to 5 into y, 5y plus 5 3s are 15. Bring 5y towards left, take 18 towards right. 6x minus 5y is equal to 15 minus 18. 6x minus 5y is equal to plus 15 minus 18 will be minus 3. So this is the simplified form. Call this as equation number 2. Now equation number 1 is 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4, and equation number 2 is 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. Now to eliminate y, we have to multiply equation 1 by 5u and equation 2 by 9, and we have to subtract equation 2 from equation 1. To multiplying equation 1 by 5u and equation 2 by 9 and subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, we get multiply equation 1 by 5u. 5u 11s are 55x minus 5u 9s are 45y is equal to 5u 4s are minus 20. Okay, multiply equation 2 by 9. 9 6s are 54x minus 9 5s are 45y is equal to 9 minus 3s are minus 27. So we are going to subtract, means we have to change the sign and add. So this will become minus, this minus will become plus, and this minus will also become plus. Minus 45y plus 45y will be cancelling. 55x minus 54x will be x is equal to minus 20 plus 27 will be 7. So hence the value of x is 7. Substituting x is equal to 7 in equation 2, because equation 2 is bit easier than equation 1. So let us substitute x is equal to 7 in equation 2. 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. 6 into bracket 7, replace x by 7, minus 5y is equal to minus 3, minus 5y is equal to minus 3. 6 7s are 42. Shift my plus 42 to RHS, you will be getting minus 42. Minus 3 minus 42 will be minus 45. Y is equal to minus 45 upon minus 5. Minus minus will become plus. 5 1s are 5, 5 9s are 45. So the value of y is 9. Hence the required fraction x upon y, value of x is 7. 7 upon value of y is 9. 7 upon 9 is the required fraction, where if you add 2, the fraction will become 9 upon 11, and if you add 3, the fraction will become 5 upon 6. So in this example, the required fraction is 7 upon 9. Dear students, let us solve one more example involving fraction. Example number 8 is, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 upon 2 if we add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? Now let us assume the fraction as x upon y. Let the fraction is equal to x upon y. Now read the first sentence. If we add 1 to the numerator, that is x plus 1. X is our numerator and y is our denominator. Add 1 to x, that is x plus 1, upon subtract 1 from the denominator, that is y minus 1. The equation reduces to 1, that is the value of the equation will be 1. So x plus 1 upon y minus 1 is equal to 1. This is according to the first sentence of the example number 8. Now simplify this. Take y minus 1 towards right hand side. X plus 1 is equal to 1 into y minus 1. So x plus 1 is equal to y minus 1. Bring y towards left side and take 1 towards right side. So x minus y is equal to minus 1, then plus 1 shifted to RHS, it will become minus 1. Minus 1 is nothing but minus 2. So x minus y is equal to minus 2 is our equation number 1. Now read the next sentence. It becomes 1 upon 2 if we add 1 to the denominator. So numerator will be as it is. Now x upon, we are adding 1 to the denominator, that is y plus 1. X upon y plus 1 is equal to, the equation becomes 1 upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2 you have to write. Now simplify this to get equation number 2. So 2 into x, cross multiplication, 2x is equal to 1 into y plus 1. So 2x is equal to y plus 1. Bring this y towards left. 2x minus y is equal to 1. Call this as equation number 2. Now we have two equations, pair of linear equations in two variables. You solve them by elimination method. Subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, we get x minus y is equal to minus 2 minus 2x minus y is equal to 1. Change the signs and add. This will become minus, this minus will become plus, and this plus will also become minus. Minus y plus y will be eliminated. Plus 1x minus 2x will be minus 1x is equal to minus 2 minus 1 will be minus 3. So minus x is equal to minus 3. Therefore you know x is equal to 3. Let us substitute x is equal to 3 in equation number 1. X minus y is equal to minus 2. Replace x by 3. 3 minus y is equal to minus 2. Minus y is equal to minus 2. Shift my plus 3 towards right side. Minus 3 minus 2 minus 3 will be minus 5. Minus y is equal to minus 5. Therefore y is equal to 5. The value of x is 3. This will be the numerator of the fraction, required fraction. The value of y is 5. This will be the denominator of the required fraction. Hence the fraction or the required fraction will be 3 upon 5. This is how example number 8 is solved. So in our next video, let us solve few more examples of same type, that is verbal problems involving pair of linear equations into variables.